What is going on, YouTube? Tom here. Yes, coming at you all with another photography vlog. So, I picked up another film camera the other day. Y'all gotta really send help, because I don't know how I end up doing this to myself. So yes, I picked up this plastic fantastic from the early 90s. Y'all can see, hopefully y'all can see that, it is a Canon EOS 630, which is a professional or semi-professional, whichever you want to look at it, film SLR. Basically, it's in a way, it's the film version of the T7i, which you all are watching this video through. And of course, because I actually didn't have a lens, since I ordered it, I realized I don't have a lens that actually works with it, so I picked up the Canon, hopefully you all can see that, the 50mm STM lens, already got a polarizer on it, also known as the Nifty 50, which I figured at the end of the day I could use this lens on either camera, so this or the T7i, so that was a plus side. But I wanted to film kind of a review of it, take some pictures of the Mustang, which is over here, y'all can't see it, it's over here in the garage. I'm going to take some pictures of it, just go out, do something fun with it. But in terms of film I use, and I've had good success with it, just Fujifilm. Hopefully, again, you can get this camera to focus on it. You got the Fujifilm 400 here. This film is, you know, roughly $18 if you buy it at CVS. You can get it at different sources a lot cheaper, you know, with the ridiculous shipping, but I like it because cheap film. I've had good success with it and it works, so let's not fix what's not broken. I, of course, took some pictures. You saw on my Instagram the other day, I posted some I took with my AE1 using the same style film of the Mustang, so this is kind of, that way this is more of a test of the camera than of the film. Without further ado, I'm going to head out to photo spot number 1 and get this started. Alright, we got a mix of everybody and their brother is getting up there, kind of having a little bit of like a social A lot of people do use this parking garage on Sunday nights for kind of some social stuff. And two, let's try something else I haven't done in a long time, and that's sort of the under the cover type shot, which sun's right there, but 400 ISO, we definitely have the ISO to do it. We got the right film speed, and also really there's still a lot of light anyway. But something I haven't done actually in a good while. Definitely don't think I've actually ever done that on film anyway. We got the car over here. Yeah, probably more of this angle is what I'm thinking of. Give you all sort of the preview. It's also kind of giving myself the preview too. This is what I expect from it. And I guess, of course, you'll see some of the filters. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull the first filter out, and that is a star filter, which I'm hoping that'll have the cool effect that I hope it has that I'm going for. I'm gonna be turning the lights on when I do it. Unfortunately, we're losing daylight. It's sunset. It's 6:53. Sunset is supposed to be 6:56. So basically 3 more minutes of sunlight and that's it. And unfortunately today I just don't think it's the kind of day for night photography, because since that's long exposure and you just got more chances of the photo getting ruined with that. I think we'll do that another time with this camera. I mean it's pretty standard. I've done it before with film. Yeah, we got couples behind me. There's a couple over way in the distance. You probably won't be able to see it on camera, but looks like they're watching the sunset together. How romantic. My girlfriend's not into that. So, I think I'm gonna head home, but I think I'm gonna pick this vlog up another day, hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head home and relax here for the rest of the evening. We'll pick this vlog up hopefully tomorrow if the weather holds. See you all tomorrow. Alright guys, it is officially tomorrow. And now, OGs to the channel might even remember this spot as I walk around. About a year ago when I first got the T7i that you all are watching the video through, first ever photography vlog I made, this is actually one of the spots I came to. And those who grew up in Tampa might also recognize this spot. It is the former, we'll turn over around this way, it is the former site of MOSI, or Museum of Science and Industry. Basically, I went here so many times as a child that I basically know my way around the inside of this museum, and actually it's quite a shame that it's closing. But yes, we got the Mustang over here, kind of the same spot. And probably gonna turn the lights on in a second and take some pictures. I was a bit worried with the weather today. As y'all can see, it's overcast. It rained all morning, so it is like legitimately 98% humidity right now. So basically we're right back to summertime weather, but hopefully I can still get this video done. Of course, on the camera, got 24 rolls. Hopefully you all can see that. 24 exposures, I should say. That means I got 12 exposures left, 12 decent pictures to take, and I think we should have no problem doing that here. is. First successful roll through this camera. Alright, pardon the messy hair and pardon how sweaty I am, because it's 98% humidity and 86 degrees once again. We had a warm front come through this morning. I just love that, how it's October, the rest of the country, it's cooling off, and then Florida, no, warm front. Yes, final verdict on the EOS 630. Overall, really, it's a pretty good camera, and I'm not gonna lie, I definitely think it was well worth the investment for me, because I guess I didn't mention how much I paid for this camera. For the camera body alone, on eBay, I got it for, with shipping, a whopping $19, which is basically what it's worth. It's give or take $20. And for the lens, which once again I bought the lens, I bought the 50mm STM lens. Get it to focus on that. This lens I ended up buying for $70, again used on eBay with shipping. So total, I've gotten into this camera at $90. Really, I don't think it's a bad setup, per se. I don't think this is the best setup in the world, but for that price, you really can't argue with it. One downside I'm gonna have to go ahead and say is manual mode. It's a pain in the ass to use. When you go to try to get your exposure, you have to push the button on the side over here for, again, if I can get it to focus, there's a button on the side of this camera for M. That's your exposure button. That tells you if you're even exposed right or not. And of course, you can't even adjust your aperture and your shutter speed at the same time. Unlike the modern T7i, which gives you the slider, this one just kind of tells you close it down, open it up, or it gives you two little circles, and that's if you're exposed properly. So I found manual mode to be, I don't want to say unusable, but I found myself just going ahead and using aperture priority more. That tends to be how I do it anyway. I pick my aperture first, then I pick a shutter speed match. So automatic mode was definitely better to use on this camera than manual mode. If it makes me less of a photographer, hey, okay, whatever, guys. Whatever. I like manual mode. It's just sometimes automatic is a little bit better. But overall, I would say it's definitely a good professional setup. And, you know, automatic mode's nice to have. It's definitely nice to have all of the modern features. Lenses can run into money because it's the full-frame Canon lenses. So, one plus side of this camera, if you actually already have a Canon full-frame camera and you've already spent the big money on the lenses once, this is a great camera body to get because it is full-frame. 35mm is the same as a Canon full-frame now, so there's that. All in all, though, it's a great camera, but it will not be replacing my AE1. My AE1 just feels way better. That one's a lot more of the artistic camera. And it's all manual and mechanical. Something I prefer about that. Call me old school. This one, though, definitely is going to be my go-to film camera of choice for professional grade shots. If I need something I want to be... If I need or want something with film that I want to be professional looking, I'm going to use this, not the AE1. The AE1 just always is a little bit soft focus, a little bit more difficult to use. So, there's that. I mean, if the AE1, I have to give it, you know, to me that's an 8 out of 10. This camera, I'd have to give it, you know, 6, maybe 7, depending on how generous I am. Give or take, we'll say 6.5 out of 10. It's definitely worth its price. There's a reason they're as cheap as they are, and I think if you want a lot more features, there's other options out there for better, you know, automatic SLRs from the era. But overall, great value for money. I don't know, what do you all think about these photography vlogs? 'Cause I've actually got a lot more film cameras I wanted to review. I don't know, I don't want to bombard everybody on here with nothing but film content, film photography, so let me know in the comment section below what you think about all of this. Because definitely be on the lookout on my Instagram, because these photos will also be up on there, and if you're not following it, I also have my Flickr page, which I also keep in the link below. That's more of my professional portfolio on there. It's definitely, you see the photos in a lot better quality. So if you haven't checked all of those out, definitely both of those are in the link below. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up, because you all want to see more photography vlogs. I enjoy making them, even if the views aren't as strong. But if you are stepping in for the first time, go ahead and subscribe, because also got car content coming. It's not just going to be photography content. But anyway, take care, have a good day.